All right, guys, we are going to be reacting to how Russian villages look right around my countryside with me. Thank you so much for support, guys. I reacted to her multiple times in the past, so we're going to react to some of her content to see if we can get a little bit of refresh. Let's jump in and see what's going on.
Agentный sector service. I grew up in a village and I am proud of it. Every street in this place is dear to me and I'm very happy to walk around and show you my village so you can see how regular Russian villages looks like. Khvorostyanka is an average village in the heart of Russia. It has hot summers and freezing winters.
A little bit of both.
You can vividly feel each season. Since it is the district center, sort of the main village among our villages, it remains a pleasant enough place to live in. People from the nearby smaller settlements come here. About 5,000 people live here. This is the map on which we are going to walk today, and look at what I think are the key points in my village. And let's start with what everyone sees the very first entering this place. A large sign with the name of the village, Khvorostyanka. And also here is a statue that represents our hospitality. It holds the bread, like in Russia, хлеб солью, something like a welcoming gesture to guests. So you're welcome.
Okay.
Let's start our tour with my favorite village school. There is only one school in Khvorostyanka except for the kindergarten, which I'll show you later. This is where I spent most of my life, and I already made a video about my school and it's gotten over 1 million views. If I only knew that this amount of people will watch it, I will try harder. Or I would be paralyzed with a fear and I would never film this video. Then I was still studying here. They built a cool new stadium where local football team and teams from our villages play football, and we even have our own football club which is called Zvezda. And my dad told me that sometimes to our village David Beckham comes and he plays for our club. Here we have
He closed the gate, the school. That's actually got one.
А ты смотришь так же?
А можно нет?
So we have an Orthodox church near my school.
That's kind of
I
nice.
didn't go here often, but I did go here with my grandma. Then there are some celebrations. Or for example, before United States exam, me and my mom was going to this church to pray for my education so I can pass my exams. I don't know if it was God's help or my anxiety disorder, but I passed my exams perfectly. Here we also have a technical school or college. School students always had prejudices about students of college because it was considered something like a place where students go who doesn't have enough power to pass exams and go to university.
That's
Here
interesting.
You can learn to be a cook, a tractor driver, accountant. But to be honest, why everyone should go and study into the city? Life in here is so peaceful, and if a person just wants to stay in here with their friends and family and live a simple village life, I think that's just perfect. Thanks to people like this, like our village is not only not dying, but continues to become like more comfortable and comfortable for living.
Yeah.
There are a huge number.
And not only that, this is something that even in the United States we're seeing where remote works are helping some of these small villages and small towns. If you can work from home, you can bring some of that income. You're gonna have coffee shops, supermarkets. Money start running around, and then it makes it easier for the locals to just stay in that area.
Which unfortunately are slowly dying because there are either too low wages or no jobs at all. Young people are leaving for the cities for a better life, and beautiful rural areas simply remain abandoned. Over the last 20 years, more than 30,000 villages have disappeared in Russia. But larger settlements like Khvorostyanka do not die, but even improve each year. And I feel like in some time people will come back to the villages from the city, because in the city all this stress and cost of living is just, blять, unpleasant.
Yeah, it's too much. It's too much. I'm not surprised that's even the case.
And now we are entering kindergarten.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
This is like a kindergarten elementary school, and I was in here and I consider it the best place in the village. We have 2 kindergartens in our village, and I was in the both of them. They're also free, just like the school, the main entrance.
Oh wow.
It's so cute in here.
That's nice.
Then I was in this kindergarten, these little rooms. It was our toilet. Мы
Yeah.
тут ссали. Тут тоже ссали.
Я знаю, что здесь говном все было измазано.
Ah. And she's still like a little kid, you can tell. He probably had a lot. He probably had a very good childhood.
Ну, типа.
Фантомные качели.
Yeah, she probably had a very good childhood.
This how
Sheila.
we ride in Russia.
That's very nice. Very nice. And that's kind of very good locomotor.
Как гора гудрона черного. Это была наша животное.
Oh,
These
that's
things are actually really tasty, but we was eating this in the September because like it's getting ready in September. It's in September.
oh.
You can
Sorry.
literally live here.
That's very nice. I like how she's doing the map.
As a kid, I was so afraid of them. Now they should be afraid of me. Что ты смотришь? Зенки свои вылупил. Now we are on our way to the hospital, and I would love to show you how it looks inside, but I'm like too anxious. A lot actually. The hospital is also free and you can go to any doctor if you're worried about something, but of course like you will have to wait in lines, or for example, then I was going to the dentist, then I was child, I was going here and it was free, but for example good anesthesia, it costs some money, so something like that. Of course I was going here, then I was living here, and the most citizens of the village, they go to this clinic, and the citizens of the nearby villages, here they also do surgery, here you can have babies. I was born in this clinic, but then something really serious should be done. Of course, people are going to the city.
Stray cat.
How do you call cats in your country? Because in Russia, to call them, you should call cats. They're gonna react on this. I just heard in our countries they say something else. It's like kitty 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 kitty.
That's
Our
more like a
cats are gonna
chicken.
react on that.
Right?
Now we are going
Kitty,
to
kitty, kitty,
drive
so more
along
like a
the
chicken.
streets, so I can show you the ordinary houses of the locals. Everyone
Oh,
has
wow.
a garden. Almost everyone grows vegetables, herbs, and berries. We have both more modern houses and a lot of grandparents and just people still live in the old wooden houses. Izbushka. My grandparents are still living in this one, and I made a video about it already on my channel.
they like
I
it.
make videos about everything I love. It's like Izbushka, my grandma, food, racism, and then of course we have houses which we consider fancy.
She's funny, man.
This is like
Yeah,
houses
she's
of
funny.
the local businessman who opens the stores in the villages, or farmers. I don't know what else people do to earn their money. Going into the houses and asking people who they work for and how much they earn, it's not gonna end up good in Russia. We also have like a high rising buildings in our village. This is also the attribute of the fact that we are not just a village, we are selo. And I was born in this kind of building, and I lived here until 7 years old. And even in the apartments, people have their own gardens. Like each apartment of this building has their own gardens as well.
Wow. It's very nice. Very nice.
I also want to show you our village shops. There are quite a lot of them now, and it was not like that before. Previously we went to the city to buy clothes or school supplies, or waited for the market to arrive on Friday. Now we have free supermarkets and a lot of private stores that the locals set up, with classic sellers. The product range is lower than in supermarkets, but many people go there because they bring some particular tasty bread, or just because they're closer to home. Tell me in the comments what kind of stores
That's
and
very
villages
nice.
in your country.
And this is how you
I
keep
have
the
not
money.
found such
That's how
videos.
you keep the money close. Yeah, that's the trick right there. Ooh.
Все, можете в интернет выкладывать.
Спасибо. Finally, we got to the center of the village. There is a small park, a fountain, and, as in any self-respecting settlement of the post-Soviet space, a monument to Lenin, which was restored several times because some teenagers are constantly climbing on it. This is local administration. This is a children's art center, and I went here to a lot of classes. I went
That
here
is a
to
very
dance class,
small
drawing
village.
class,
Wow.
clay modeling, video club, juggling. I was like really active kid, and everything was free, so I just tried everything. And this is a district court. As a child, I thought it was like the most beautiful building in the world. Here in the center is District House of Culture, and here I was also going to the Russian folk dance class. It was fun but traumatizing because the teacher, she did not spare us. Once at the performance, my mom, she didn't have enough time to put a scarf on my head, so while performance I was standing in the first line smiling because it was mandatory to smile wide, and crying my eyes out. And I hold the scarf in my hand. I thought I will be killed, but they took pity on me. Next to the center is the main park of the village, which we call the Old Park, but it is actually called Cosmonauts Park. It is where we have all the summer festivals like Village Day, Youth Day, Children Protection Day, and so on. There used to be There used to be a wooden slide where once rolled down you could get 5 splinters in your ass. That was a beautiful structure. I found this slide in another part of the village, especially for you, my favorite subscribers, because it is important. I'm glad that it was not destroyed, because there is a registry of Khorostianka teenagers, names, phone numbers, and other crucial information. I guess it was like the way to bully people just by writing down their numbers, so like strangers will call to these numbers and I don't know, trying to be acquaintances, and my number was also there, but the number was wrong. Jesus Christ.
She's like a little kid still. She probably have a very good childhood.
Guys, we're inside. I'll try to find. I'm pretty sure my number is not here anymore. Oh my god, it is still here. This is my name. Rasima, I love you. Sex on the phone. Mostly here is like, as you can see, I love you and all this stuff. The best way to tell someone that you love him. Here used to be a stair and they remove it, I guess just because to make kids not go inside, but as you can see, it's not really a problem to go inside.
Oh, that's how they go down. That's kind of cool.
Этого нет сценария. Это жизнь.
Now I want to show you a few more places where locals like to spend time. Since our main pastime as teenagers was just walking around the village, we spent time whenever we could stand. For example, this is the Platinka. We used to go swimming here when we were kids, and well, we still do now. It is a dam built most likely to prevent the village from being flooded by the Chigra river. And while in summer we swim in this river, there are even a couple of beaches, if it can be called that. In winter, then it freezes, we go sledding and skiing on it. Now we are going to one of my favorite places. It's a little bit far away in the field. By the way, now we are passing a cemetery. It's like tradition for us to go there before Easter to clean up the graves of our relatives and leave a kid. We leave candy and cookies, and then children collect them, or it's just being eaten by birds. Not every YouTuber will show you Russian cemetery, right? So appreciate me, love me, give me likes, comments. Please, blять. We have quite a lot of fields. The near major city, Samara, is about 140 kilometers away, and everything in between is just fields. So we used to ride bicycles a lot, and we used to go there in the fields and steal like sunflowers. We were stealing a little bit of corn. Yes, we were gangsters.
She's like a little kid.
What you gonna do to me? I'm in Russia. Here is a bungee
Oh,
jump.
WC, okay.
Me and my friends was coming here a lot to jump, obviously. I will do this right now as well, but I'm pretty sure I will fall because I have weak arms. Each time that I try just to ride on it, I fall. 100% information. I will do this for YouTube, but it's too cold. Well, that's my village. I moved from here to the city, then I graduated, but I've been coming back here every weekends, just like a lot of people do these days. They just live and work in the city, and on weekends they come to their home.
Yeah.
Or like my parents, they want to spend their retirement in here, and I understand them pretty well. Because only here I feel calm all the time, no matter what happens in the country and the world. Even if an alien invasion starts, I really don't know what next years is preparing for us. I will not be surprised. In case of alien invasion, I will just come back here and I will hide in the forests and fields, pick mushrooms and berries, and raise chickens with my relatives and friends. That's my plan. I will be really interested to read your comments, what you think about my village, or maybe how villages in your countries looks like. Thank you for watching this video.
Yo, I'm sorry, this is a very good, this is very good. You're doing it right. You're making money online. You're making money from home, so might as well. Might as well bring, you're helping your own community, by the way. I believe so. I believe she's helping her community by doing stuff like this. She's bringing some income. She's putting money towards the supermarket, the coffee shops, and all this stuff. And it really keeps the community alive, guys. I hate it. I don't like the cities, man. I just simply don't. I simply don't. I lived in the city for years, long years. But, I didn't like it. Not like it at all. I would not be surprised a lot of folks are, starting to just go back to those small cities and have a better life, I would say. Better, more comfortable life. That makes sense. Let me know what you guys think, guys. I'll see you next time. I'm out.